We all know the old-fashioned way of watching movies. You had to jump on your bike, visit a video rental shop, spend a lot of time choosing the perfect movie, and return to your home. Once at home, you had to insert the movie into your video player, skip the annoying parts, and finally get to your couch and enjoy the movie. It was annoying, time-consuming, and a lot of trouble you had to go to just watch a movie. The same applies for reading newspapers. You have to put a lot of effort into it. Nowadays, an internet connection, a compatible device, and a few clicks are enough to sit back, relax, and enjoy your media. Netflix and Blendle made these kinds of information goods available by ease of replication and distribution. Netflix, founded in 1997, is a digital movie service where people can get a monthly subscription to stream movies and series without any commercials. Netflix offers a great variety of movies and television shows and grew to an incredible number of 81 million subscriptions. Netflix flourished with their DVD by mail business, and after a while, they changed their business model to the current one, subscription video on demand. Blendle, founded in 2014, is a digital news platform that gathers articles from all kinds of newspapers and magazines. The unique thing of Blendle is that you only pay for the articles you want to read and not for the whole paper or magazine. Articles which have been bought can be shared with friends, people can react on the articles and also comment on these reactions. Therefore, it is seen as a combination of an online kiosk and a social network. We chose for these two business models because they show us a perfect form of information goods. 1. The information provided by the two organizations are costly to produce but cheap to reproduce. That means fixed costs are high and marginal costs are low, and that the organization enjoy the benefits of economies of scale. 2. Once the first copy of a good had been produced, most costs are sunk and cannot be recovered. 3. Multiple copies can be produced at constant per unit cost. And 4. There are no natural capacity limits for additional copies. For example, one article from Blendle can be sold over and over again. Another interesting point is that they both use versioning as a pricing method, but in a different way. Netflix offers 3 subscriptions and therefore they gave from extremis a version. Based on basic human motivations, they are predictable and tend to choose the average option. This Goldilocks pricing will increase revenue. Blendle, on the other hand, prices their articles based on the supplier and the length of the article.
Let's take a look at the strengths and weaknesses of the business models, starting with their strengths. Both business models have a couple of similar strengths. First, the service can be easily used on all necessary devices. Second, they provide much content. Third, they have low cost compared to the old-fashioned way. And fourth, they know their customers to personalize their products to generate the most value for their customers and establish pricing arrangements that capture as much of that value as possible. This is done by A. the registration of the customers, B. observing queries and click streams, and C. through behavioral targeting. Besides these matching strengths, Netflix and Blendle have individual strengths as well. The Netflix business model does have these strengths. They provide an international service. They offer account sharing and the possibility of watching on multiple devices simultaneously. They bundle their products by offering a large collection of movies and series for a fixed monthly price. They have Netflix originals, serving their customers with exclusive content only available on Netflix. And they have a big market share and brand awareness. Blendle has their own strengths in their business model because consumers aren't obligated to subscribe for a specific time. They only pay for what they want to read. It attracts a new group of customers by offering a more accessible product for a very low price. They don't have a lot of competitors. They differentiated themselves in a niche market. However, there is more than only the strengths. In the business models of Netflix and Blendle are some weaknesses the companies must be aware of. Let's start with Netflix again. The first weakness is that they don't offer a complete supply of all the movies and TV shows. For example, the popular show Game of Thrones cannot be watched on Netflix. Another weakness of Netflix is the bargaining power of suppliers. As Netflix is almost fully dependent on content providers who own the legal rights of the movies and shows, therefore, the bargaining power of suppliers is really high. We move on to Blendle. When we look at the business model of Blendle, they also have weaknesses on the supply side. First, they are not creating their own content, and therefore are completely dependent on the quality of the articles made by their suppliers. Another weakness of Blendle is their revenue model. Unlike Netflix, they sell content individually. This results in no constant revenue stream, which is a risk. Without customers reading articles, Blendle doesn't have any income. What will the future bring us? Well, digitization of information goods makes them easily and cheaply distributed, transferred, reproduced and reconfigured. Because of these properties, information goods are particularly well suited for new sales strategies that involve disaggregation and customization. These developments give Netflix and Blendle a lot of opportunities. In the future, Netflix should produce more original content and stay in front of their competitors. Some of these competitors offer the same services with different content for a different price. However, there are also some illegal competitors who offer more content for free. Because of this, it will be hard for Netflix to stay in front of their competitors. By producing more original content such as House of Cards and Narcos, Netflix will have a robust revenue stream aside from the monthly payments of their customers. In addition, Blendle can profit more by offering bundles. Articles can be packed together in different classes like sports, business, politics on a daily or weekly basis. This will give them the opportunity to let products work together, introduce new products, increase switching costs for customers with zero incremental cost for Blendle. A potential large risk for Blendle are the ongoing developments in the online social network space. A lot of people consume news on these platforms. Social networks only need a way of selling the media. A web link and digital wallet will give them the ability to offer news articles to their large user base. This will undermine Blendle as a middleman. Aside from these individual predictions, the industry of Netflix and Blendle will keep on growing. The online media industry is already a big thing. However, it will keep on growing. More and more people have access to the internet, and more people start to consume all products like newspapers and DVDs in a different way. Both Blendle and Netflix can gain a profit of this fast growing industry. Thank you for watching this video.